what I got here, and I want to show you guys for the first time, is the Thera 75. I'm actually really excited about this because it was a pretty affordable, also really nice keyboard. Although I will say that it did cost a lot more than I thought it would, just because of shipping. So let's open this up. As bright as I can get it, basically. Yeah, look at it. What a really nice box, though. There's not much on the sides or anything else, but let's see here. This is from Keycaps. You know what's funny is I don't think this is how you write 75 in Roman numerals. I think it's just 7 and 5. But oh well. Oh, all right, there we go. So we got 2 PCBs. I got an extra one just in case, because, you know, if I somehow brick something, I don't want it to be permanent. So let's put that off to the side. Then we got the daughter board, the JST cable, some foam here. Man, I need a bigger desk. All right, looks like we have some foam for between the PCB and the plate for spacebar, I'm guessing. This looks like some PE foam for under that. And then more foam here. I'm not really sure what all this is for. Hope there are instructions somewhere. Oh shoot, it's upside down. Some gaskets. Extra gaskets, a little Allen wrench, and maybe some feet. What are these? Yeah, the feet. And look at this. So friggin' cute. They got a little Santa hat. I love it. Of course, this goes in place of the actual badge, which is really beautiful. Let me see if I can. Right here. Wow. You know, I wasn't sure about getting it in the black colorway, but this looks really, really freaking good. Sorry, the mic is right here, so it's super in my way. So is there anything else under this? Let's get this out. Take a look. Okay, no, that's it. So, wow, that's freaking... That's heavy. Oh, disconnected for a second there. Oh, it looks like everything's already inside. So the foam is just extra, I guess. Oh, wow. Holy crap. Why did I get my fingerprints all up on that? I don't know, but this thing looks great. Oh, a little bit of foam came out. Just put that off to the side. Okay. First thing it looks like I gotta do is unscrew all of this. Alright, I goofed, but it's okay. We'll mess with that later. Let's get these PCBs out. Or just one of them, at least for now. Very nice. It looks like it would just sit like this. Is this right? I actually have no idea. I need to look up like a build guide for this. It's weird. The extras only came with... Nope, they also came with 3. Okay, so yeah, it's just like this. I got it in case I mess it up, but this is kind of just all there is. Oh, here you go. Oh, you want to know how to actually solder boards? I mean, like that. I think I kind of get the general idea. I'm just kind of like... I feel nervous, I guess, because I've never had to do it before. But I think I have a general idea how I'm gonna go about it, or at least I think I've seen enough people solder to kind of like get myself through this, hopefully. But I guess the first step would probably be to get the stabs on here, right? Yeah, let's do that. Actually, first step, I am going to put the feet on this before I mess it up. Okay, so when you solder it, add one switch on each corner onto the plate, then add. So funny thing about this one's a plateless build. So yeah, this is gonna be I guess a bit harder than I should be starting with. Wow, this looks really cool. For these, I'm actually gonna do the equals 3. Oh wait, no. Yeah, C3 equals like stabilizers. So these are actually really cool. If you guys haven't ever seen them or heard of them, let's see here. All right, I'm gonna apologize ahead of time for the fan noise. I'm gonna put on a mask actually, just in case. Okay. I am kind of nervous. I won't lie. Oh god, this is so bad. Okay, hold it on the pad. Okay, when you're using the solder iron, you want to hold it on the pad while you lead the solder in the hole. Okay. That is nice. Thera films, okay. If you ever get the chance in the future, and you're looking for like trying different ones, I use desk keys a lot. That's actually what I have in these right now, and I love them. Yeah, same here. Desk keys are really nice. They're really soft, and I feel like they produce like the best sound for me. And so I used to use like all kinds of desk keys, or I used to use all kinds of films, and then eventually I just exclusively started using desk keys to be consistent across all my switches. How to know if you overloop a switch? Well, okay, so usually when you overloop a switch, it's a little squishy, right? Like when you press it, it's a little soft and whatnot, and that's kind of how you know. But here's the truth that I have about overlooped switches. If you like the way it feels, then it's not overlooped. That's really what it is. If you like it, then it's not a problem. So, don't worry about overloop switches. It's only overlooped if you think it feels a little too soft. Let's get a few of these on here. So what are your guys' favorite switches? I gotta know. At least of the ones that you own right now. It's like, I know there's the ones that are always really popular, and I know, like, what is it? The Epsilon switches are really big right now, but I'm not sure what else to look into. I was really curious about the Penyu switches, but I'm sad I didn't go in on that. My friend has a set, and I've always wanted to try black cherry pies. Oh, you still knit? Oh, okay, that's cool. Have you built one yet, or are you building your first one right now? The Holy Bobas, yeah. I actually have not tried alpacas yet, which is crazy because I know there's such a well-known switch. I hear they're like pretty top. They're pretty up there though, in terms of quality and whatnot. Like it doesn't these 10-mile blues before, don't like it at all, so I looped it. Yeah, I mean, it's always good to start somewhere and then just get a feel for what you like. These Zakus are actually my favorite, which is why I'm putting it in my first solder board, because it's like if I have to put it somewhere, I might as well put it somewhere permanent, I guess. Yeah, alpacas I've heard are really nice. I think the smoothest switches I have are like tangerines, which I like. I think they're pretty nice. But the sound is like meh. So, I don't know. I probably spent like a little way too much on switches. I feel like they're the easiest way to change up your keyboard, how it feels and all that. So it's kind of where a lot of my muns have gone, unfortunately. But man, I don't know. They're cool. They're just cool to look at. They're cool to collect, and it's like I'm kind of sad that I have to put one permanently in a board, but I'm also excited to try this for the first time. Oh, okay, yeah, you have Tangies in your board right now. Sorry, I just read your last message. Now I'm working on my second board using Huano Red's Utemu-like switch. Utemu-like switch. I've actually never heard of those. I've never tried them before. So, I mean, let me know if you like them. I think I'm going to go linear after this. Yeah, linears are great. I like linears a lot. It's my preference. I'm using an Iki 68 Aurora right now. That's a really nice board. Did they ship out recently? I know the extras came available like super recently. I really wish like I came in around the time the Iki 68 was like in group buy, or at least I could get it as my first board, but nah. I mean, my first board was a Bakaneko, which I love. I love it a lot, but the Iki 68 I've heard a lot of good things about. So I have... Yeah, I wish I could afford that many keycaps. Actually, you know, if I just cut down 2 sets of switches, I could probably just buy more keycaps. We all spend too much. All right, yeah, in this hobby, this hobby is a money pit for sure. I don't even have any of the keycaps that I ordered. Oh, that's the group buy life, man. That's the feels bad about this hobby. I know, I'm waiting on some keycaps. I really wanted to put a specific set on here, but I don't have anything right now, so I have to reuse an old one, so I'm sad. But it's okay. I'm going to be using this one more regularly, so it's whatever. Oh shoot, you know what I forgot? I forgot to check if the PCB even works. Oh my god, I'm a idiot. All right, here we go. Let's do this now. Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't see your question about what is a group buy. So a group buy is basically there's people that have an idea, right? And they're basically like, hey, you guys like this idea? Do you want to put the money forward to have it produced? And we'll deliver it to you whenever it's finished. Is basically what a group buy is. And it's for people who like have an idea they want to get done, but they don't have the backing or the support from a manufacturer to mass produce it. It's just it's basically this. It's essentially a cult following, which is not a bad thing. It's just like, you know, people, only the people that care about it enough to buy it will have it. You know, it's essentially what it is. And here's the thing, like, a lot of group buys will depend, like, it's just gonna be what you want, you know. You're just gonna have to keep an eye out for what you want, and the best way to do that for me has been to follow certain YouTubers that kind of talk about things like keycap sets and whatnot very often. I would like to do that if I could afford that many keycap sets, but I unfortunately cannot. But Mech Merlin, he talks about group buys like every Sunday. He goes over like up and coming ones or like future ones and whatnot. So if you're interested in learning about group buys and what's available, then I'd definitely check out his videos about that. I don't know. RecTW might tell you otherwise to try to join a group buy. He seems over it. I'm kind of over it. I would like my keycaps now, please. But I'll be honest. It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. Like you have something to look forward to. I guess that's the real only plus side of group buys I can think of. It gives you something to look forward to, and it makes it harder for people to get into the hobby. But once you're in the hobby and you've just got like stuff coming in, then it's not so bad anymore. You know, you get stuff here and there, and you just stop like checking for it. You just kind of get stuff, you know, as time passes. But yeah, that unfortunately is a huge blocker for people that want to join the hobby that are just newcomers, because it takes a lot of commitment to kind of get that going. Yeah, no doubt. Like, when I heard that the Thera, like this board, when I heard that it was coming like the weekend or a few days like before, I was super hyped. I was not expecting to get this for a couple more weeks or so, but sometimes they come early and it surprises you, and it's just fun because you get to celebrate something you've spent so much money on and you've spent so much time on. It's exciting. It's what makes it all worth it, sort of. Okay, I better have enough switches. If I don't have enough switches, I'm gonna cry. Okay, I definitely do. Okay. You know what? Maybe I will try to do hot swap sockets on my next board that has a plate, because Just definitely a hassle, man. I will say that much. Did you end up going in on the holy lube switches are the best? Oh, this is your first set of lube switches? Done half of my switch, half of my board. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, Grizzlies. Yeah, the world of lube switches will really change, like, your perspective on keyboards. Soldering kind of feels like a rite of passage. Oh my god, I'm done. I'm actually done. Now I gotta just get this foam on. We'll get it assembled, we'll get the caps on, and I'll do a quick typing test, and I'll configure everything in VIA tomorrow, but yeah, I won't have enough time to do it all on camera right now. It makes me nervous. But I will try to do my best to get it at least a sound test for you guys. I know you guys want that nice sound. Usually you just put gaskets on top and bottom, but weirdly this keyboard instructs me to put one on the side as well, so it's fully surrounded. I don't really know why, but we'll see. I guess we'll find out if there's a purpose for this. Nice. How far off are you? I am. It's like an online practical class right now. Yeah. That's what I don't know. That's kind of what I wanted to do when I came into making like content for keyboards is I know that when I started and when a lot of my friends started, they had a really hard time getting into like how to do things or where to find things, and I just kind of want to make things easier for people if I can. Because I know I struggled a lot, so I want to help other people not struggle so much. Is it normal for some sockets are tighter to put in? You mean like when you put in switches into the hot swap sockets, or into like solder sockets, or what do you mean? The switches, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. I mean, sometimes it can be tighter. It depends on the board. Okay, yeah. For hot swaps, sometimes it can be tighter depending on the switch, because they'll have like some, just by build, the plastic can be sometimes bigger or smaller and whatnot. And oh, did I lose one of my keys? 3. Yeah, so it's perfectly normal if you feel like some switches are harder to push in than others. Just try it out. So always, I want to say, if you're having trouble pushing it in, just make sure that you are lining up the pins correctly. You don't want to bend them on accident while just trying to make them fit. I wish I was faster at this, man. Some people, they build their keyboards and do the streams in like 2 hours, 3 hours. The stream is like it's like 4 hours long now, just because it took me so long to figure out what I wanted to do with stabilizers. I'm jealous. My favorite YouTuber or like streamer for keyboards is Alex Odos. I don't know if you've ever heard of him, but man, he gets his stuff done fast, like pat. It's crazy. And you know what? It's crazy because he's so good at doing stabilizers. I cannot do stabilizers. I'm so bad. They always give me a problem, which is why I was so hesitant to do a solderable board. Yeah, that's the next big step right there, is if you can get apart the case and modify your stabs, I recommend it. I wish I could do steps caps here too. I can't do steps caps. Okay, that's good. You know, there's actually, if you need to like do some lubing on it, you can a little bit. You just need like a little bit of, you need a syringe and a little bit of lube. And you can just kind of squeeze a little bit into the housing, into the back. It's hard to explain, but there's some videos by Alex Odos and by Thera that show how to like do it. And that actually gets rid of a lot of rattle. So I recommend trying that if you get the chance. It's finally done. Oh. That's nice. Make sure every key is good. Yep. Every key works. Now let's see if I can get a typing test here. I am gonna try to give you guys a sound test real quick. And then after that, I'm probably gonna call it a night because I've been doing this for way too long now. Here we go. You ready? I'm trash. This is so slow. But it feels great. The keyboard feels great. That's nice. That's some nice sounds right there. All right, I'm pretty pleased. I'll say that much. When change, I do need to adjust the backspace and stuff. I'm surprisingly used to hitting this one key for delete. I don't need the whole backspace. Yeah, I'll give you one more sound test. Grizzlies, this one's for you. I'm glad you like it. All right. With that, I think I am going to call it a night. Let me give you one more good zoom on the board. Oh, in. There you go. It's a little blurry. Yeah, quality is a little dookie right now. Oh god, it's dark. This is the best I could do in this lighting. Unfortunately, I don't have better lighting right now, so it's gonna look a little noisy on the screen, but here it is. It's done. I can go to sleep. What time is it right now in Malaysia, by the way, Grizzlies? 2 p.m. Okay, so it's the middle of the afternoon. I'm like perfect timing for you. Yeah, it's about 10:30 p.m. right now here. So I think I'm about done for the night. Thank you for staying to watch, by the way. I really appreciate it, and I hope you had fun. Hopefully, I'll do another one of these soon where maybe I just loop switches, and if you want, you can watch and whatever. Hopefully, it helps. But yeah. Yeah, I should probably do that more often on stream. I usually do it off stream because I get bored and I like to watch shows, but I think people more often than not could get some help from it. So, yeah. Anyway, I am gonna let's see. Let's see if there's anyone to raid with these two viewers. It's a Switch problem. Okay, so you managed to figure it out then. Maybe it's the leaf isn't making complete contact or something like that when you press down the switch. But I'm glad you were able to figure it out with just switching out the switches instead of like having to do something crazy with your PCB. That's good to hear. All right. Well, there's no one really to raid right now, so I'm gonna I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna call it a night. But thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate the love, and I'm always happy to help people. So I hope you have a good night or good day for you, and I'll see you around, Grizzlies. Hopefully, you check in next time. Bye.